Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm just going to try one thing. Do I need that light? I kind of do, don't I? There. Okay. How are you today? Good. And what color would you like? I'm going to pick... Where was that color? Oh, it's on this side. This nice dark turquoise color today. What color did you pick? Okay, what's the date today? If we were at school, we would be looking at the Owen Sound Attack picture. So Owen Sound Attack is Wednesday. Oops, I'm covering Wednesday. And what day? What's the number of the day? The 3rd, that's right. And if you see the other little number, that means we've been doing the videos for 50 days. I got all kinds of little reminders going off. Okay, and what is the month? January, February, March, April, May, June. It's our track and field month. And the year 2020. And what's the weather doing today? If I look out my window, it's a bit cloudy here. Oh wow, the forecast looks good for the next few days. 16, that's a nice temperature. And Meaford is the same. So sun and cloud today, and look at the weekend. Sun, sun, and more sun. Oh, Toronto's raining. Okay. The news today, Trudeau. I haven't really had a chance to see it, but I saw a little bit of it. It was just him standing there, not saying anything, and then I guess there was some captions after, but it was him responding to a question about Trump's response to the protests, and he just didn't say anything because he didn't know what to say. And probably he didn't want to say the wrong thing because, yeah, it's not a good situation. Let's put it like that. And Ford has extended the state of emergency in Ontario to the end of June. He said, we're still trying to open the country for economic reasons, but we still have to practice physical distancing. We are still having concerns and cases of COVID. Some good news stories. Tulane researchers have found a switch to turn off aggressive breast cancer. So that is exciting. And glacier mice in Alaska. Do you know what that is? I thought maybe it was an actual animal, but it's not an animal. It's actually a plant. It's a green ball of moss, and it sits on top of the ice. And they don't know how it works, but they all move in like a herd, and they all move together. They're trying to figure out what they are, but they are actually a plant. They're moss, all kinds of different moss. But they're all in these little balls that sit on top, so they look like mice. You could look that up if you wanted to. Sort of interesting. Go to Alaska to check it out. Okay, the comic today. How's Charlie Brown and Snoopy? Oh dear. Lucy has some strong words that sometimes I don't like to say. So she says, you know why your doghouse burned down? Because you did something wrong, that's why. You're being punished for something you did wrong. That's why the way things always work. And Snoopy says, bleh. I agree with Snoopy. Her kind of deserves to be, what does that say? Blad. Okay. So he does not agree with Lucy. I don't agree with Lucy either. So your house burnt down. So what? She says. A little tragedy now and then will make you a better person. Man was born to suffer. That might be true. He's not a man, he's a dog. The theology is the same. I don't believe it, says Snoopy. Dogs were born to bite people on the leg and to sleep in the sun. Aw. I'm glad Ollie doesn't bite me in the leg, but she does sleep in the sun. And she likes to cuddle. So that's good. Okay, yesterday's item was this. I could have given you a hint. Inside is a musical instrument. Are you ready? Does anybody know what that is? What is it? That's what it was. It's a recorder. This is my recorder. Actually, this one actually might be older than my recorder when I was in grade 4. This was at our house when I was growing up. So it's an older one. But a recorder. Do you have a recorder? Maybe you could play a tune on your recorder. This is the item for today. Do you know what's in here? I've got 2 items that are in a bag. Do you know what this one is? We'll find out tomorrow. Okay, and I do have a video. Are you ready? You know what that is? What do you think, Dev? What are you doing? Oh, we're missing it. Looks good.
Looks great. Good job.
That is a drill. If you guessed a drill, you were right. And did you recognize another voice in there? 2 other voices? Okay, the life skill today. I'm going to do another song. Okay, and I charged up my iPad, so we should be good. think I'm gonna have to print some of my songs off because this is an old iPad, and if it ever stopped working, all my songs are on it. Okay. Now I'm not 100% which capo I need, but it says 2, so let's try that. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home highway. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road. Hey, that worked all right. I haven't sung that. I didn't even practice it, so that was pretty good. That was an alright capo. It's a little high for me, but maybe it was just right for you. So that's good. Okay. We're going to the zoo again. Australia. Okay. I want to see if I can trick you a little bit with this one. Don't talk and do your password at the same time, I guess. What is this? Okay, because I thought it was one thing, but it had a different name. It is a Bennett wallaby. Uh-huh. also known as the red-necked wallaby. Like kangaroos, the Bennett's wallaby has hind legs that are markedly larger and stronger than the forelimbs, and their tails are long, thick, and used as an aid for balancing. As do all macropods, the Bennett's wallaby has forward opening pouches with with four ways to feed their baby. The wallaby can be distinguished from the kangaroos by its black nose and paws and white stripe on the upper lip. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, so it has a black nose and black paws, and then that white fur that goes all along from the nose up to the ear. Oh, there you go. It has reddish-brown fur on the shoulders and white chest and belly with gray fur on the remainder of the body. Males are generally bigger than the females and can weigh almost 20 kilograms and stand 1.5 meters tall. Their habitat: Bennett's wallabies inhabit forests and open areas nearby. Partial clearings of forest have resulted in scrubby pasture land where wallabies can feed alongside bushlands in which they can shelter. Their diet: the species is largely solitary, although loose groups often share common feeding areas. They graze on grass and herbs, often damaging crops and pastures because causing them to come into conflict with landowners. The Tasmania's wallabies are a source of food for Tasmanian devils, quolls, and eagles who take the young or sick or injured. Although partially protected by law, they may be hunted for their meat and fur during annual open seasons or under license as pests of crops and pastures. Maybe sort of like deer, because we do have deer hunting season, don't we? So the wallaby is a bit different than the kangaroo. Okay, very cool. And our stretch today. So we've been down on the floor this week, so we're going to continue on the floor. So let me get my camera so you can see me. Maybe I'll turn this light on. Okay, so we are going to continue on the floor, and we've been doing the child pose, which was that, and the side one, twisting. Today we're going to get up on our hands, and we're going to stretch our back up and put our head down. And then we're going to do the opposite. Put our bellies down and our head up. This is the cat stretch. So maybe I could go sideways if you can see it. So if I go this way, you're going to bring your back up and your head down, and then your head up and your back down. And once again, these are all good stretches for sitting, if we're sitting too much. And it helps stretch out our lower back and our spine. Okay. So that was the cat pose. Okay. So that was the end of my show today. Can you see where the lantern is? You sort of could see when I was turning on the light. Did you see it? It's right there, hiding between my two cupboards. Right there. Okay, well, I hope you have a great day. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It was raining in Toronto, but I don't see any rain for us today on the weather. So have a good day. Maybe get outside a little bit. And I miss you and take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.